What are we doing right now?
Charging the battery on the RV.
Why?
Because actually, I don't even know if it's going to work or not.
After the RV was charged up enough to drive, we limped back onto the road. The gang followed up our 85-degree tailgate in St. Louis with a 35-degree night on the opposite end of Missouri. We layered up and hit the town to discover a lively jazz scene, fountains at seemingly every corner, and world-famous gas station barbecue.
Born and raised in a maze where freedom's the next phase. My frame breaks the chains that's tailor-made for slaves. Is it strange that I don't gang to maintain credibility for suburban thugs? Dog, is you kidding me?
It's the farthest west we've traveled so far, yet the Oregon Trail starts in nearby Independence. It wasn't lost on the crew that we've still got a long ways to go after our 12th stop of the season in Kansas City.
Hey, we're John and Mike, brothers who are die-hard football fans on a mission to do the unthinkable. Tailgate32 pro football games in 17 weeks, all in an RV. Each team's city has its own style and traditions, and we're gonna try them all. We'll dine, drive, and discover what it takes to be the ultimate football tailgate. This is Tailgate32.
We pulled into the lot and began setting up our tailgate, but we still had music on the mind. The night before the game, my brother and I swung by the Majestic, a historic steakhouse and jazz hotspot, for some drinks and conversation with the staff and the band. Jordan said this place has got quite a history to it.
Kansas City does until shortly after Pendergast got tossed in the pen for not paying his taxes. It sort of got tame and boring. Before that, sure, Kansas City was wet during Prohibition, just like Chicago, New York, hence the jazz music scene and the speakeasies.
Thank you so much for the cocktails.
Not at all.
Pleasure.
Good luck with this.
Back at the tailgate, we were finally set up and ready to make our rounds. Leading the pack of tailgate extremists was X Factor, a noteworthy fan for many reasons, including his pet chicken.
Come on, Ray.
Tailgate32, man. Good to see you too. I didn't think I was going to find you with all this stuff.
All day! Get her going! Get her going!
I'm proud, baby. It's Arrowhead. Time to make those crows and Ray cry all day, baby. Woo-hoo! I've heard that this is sort of the cradle of tailgating civilization.
Absolutely.
This is sort of where it became big. Can you tell me that story? I don't know how that goes.
Well, when Carl Peterson came here, they went to Nebraska to study the demographics of the Nebraska fans and tailgating, something they wanted to create, the college atmosphere and the pros. And so they started promoting tailgating, and it just took off like no other. We're known for our barbecue and our barbecue sauce. Don't mess with that stuff from the Carolinas. It's got too much vinegar. Don't mess with that stuff from Memphis. It's way too dry. And I ain't gonna talk about those Texas people down there. They don't know how to cook meat.
Of course, the rest of the fans didn't disappoint either.
What's going on? This is our KC chef. You want to talk about barbecue?
What is breast supporters?
This man, any kind of food. I guarantee you, it's mouth-watering good.
Can you even tell us what we got cooking today?
Well, this is my friend Darren. He's got venison meatballs and marinara sauce.
All right, okay.
I got some bacon pepper jack cheeseburgers. Got some flat iron steaks. Some filet chicken breasts. Some shrimp kebabs.
Are you a professional chef?
I like to think so.
Look at that. Instant burger.
You don't even need to put the cheese on them. It's already got the cheese and the bacon in it.
I know.
You have no idea how good this carrot tastes right now. It's the only water I've had in 3 days.
How long have you been tailgating here in these lots?
This is like game 274 in a row.
274, that's
27 years. I haven't missed yet, I used to have some drums and a smoke signal. We had a big torch and we'd pass it around the crowd and we'd light the smoke signal off, Those are probably some of my greatest stories revolving around Lamar, He was a football fan. He wasn't an owner, he was a football fan.
We met up with the man behind the scenes shortly before kickoff. Clark Hunt, the chairman and CEO of the Chiefs, provided a unique perspective on fan culture here in KC.
This year we're celebrating our 50th year in Kansas City.
and really we wouldn't be here without our fans.
I've also heard that the tradition of tailgating sort of started around here in Kansas City. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, we certainly would like to take credit for it starting here. We've had a great tailgating culture here for a lot of years. It has so much to do with the complex. We can park about 25,000 cars on any Sunday for a football game. Of course, my father was the key figure in the formation of the American Football League some 53 years ago. And the league, back about 30 years ago, named the championship trophy after him. And unfortunately, we've not had a chance to win that trophy. Our number one goal is win Lamar Hunt Trophy, bring it back here. Byproduct of that is you get to go to the Super Bowl and hopefully bring another Lombardi Trophy back.
From decorated teepees to rubber chickens, we saw a little bit of everything outside in the Arrowhead Stadium lots. The game was a plodding matchup, short on touchdowns, but long on enthusiasm for the hometown Chiefs. From here, we head to Music City for a chance to spend some time with Titans fans.
You tell me that you were going to grab me around my neck, but you can't even find me. I bet y'all can find you before you find me. We can make it a contest, man. I'll find you, and if I find you before you find me, dog, I get to break one of your bones, the bone of my choice. Are you giving me the finger? Because I swear to God, when I see you, dog, I'm going to jump off this mug like leaping Lanny Popo with a 2-foot chest press leap maneuver. I told you, dog. Come on, man.